So you might be wondering why I have all these Shovel Knight plushies here. I finally got one. In this package is the last Shovel Knight plushie I am missing for the 4 fans by fans set. And this package is supposed to be Specter Knight. And I'm really excited because I've been looking for this plush for so long. And if it's not Specter Knight, then I'm going to be a little bit upset. It's Specter Knight. Oh my god, finally! Here he is. After 3 years, I finally have the entire Shovel Knight plush collection. Specter Knight by far is definitely the hardest character for me to find, because I believe this plushie was only sold at PAX West and PAX South, and they did have them on the 4 fans by fans website for a limited time, I believe. Specter and King Knight were the last 2 Shovel Knight plushes made by 4 fans by fans. Every time whenever I see a Specter Knight go on eBay, it usually is around $100. So for example, I found 2 Specter Knight listings a couple years back, and they were both $100, and surprisingly they both sold. And then recently on eBay, there was a listing with the entire collection of like Shovel Knight, Shield Knight, Plague Knight, King Knight, Specter Knight, and also Miss Enchantress. The seller was asking for $600 for the entire set. And at that point, I was about to honestly just give up on getting the 4 fan Specter Knight and just get the Symbiote Studios Specter Knight plush, because it looks fantastic, don't get me wrong. But it was going to bother me that I had every other 4 fans plush, but not this one. The wait is finally over. I paid around $30 for this plushie, and I am just so happy he is finally in my collection. He is a fantastic character. One of my favorite characters in Shovel Knight besides King Knight. This one's perfect. But I also love Specter Knight. Specter Knight is like my second favorite character. Anyways, let's get to reviewing this plushie, starting off with his accessory. So unlike all the other Shovel Knight plushes made by 4 fans, this accessory has wires in it, which is really cool. So you can essentially just pose the cane of the scythe in any way you want and make it look crooked, like so. Bottom details on the scythe is just a thick piece of black felt. Cane is made out of nylon, and the scythe only has one magnet part, being right here. From what I can tell, there is only one magnet piece right here. There is none at the back of the scythe or on the cane. Specter Knight has 2 magnets, both on the hands of the plush. And unlike the other Shovel Knight plushes, this Specter Knight plushie does not have any magnets on the back, so you cannot put the scythe on his back. Similar to King Knight, actually. He doesn't have any magnets on his back. And same could be said for Shield Knight. The little cloak on Specter Knight's head can actually be removable, like so. Here's the back of the cloak. It's all tattered and withered away. And it's really accurate to Specter Knight's character in the game. It looks fantastic. And he still has his tush tag, which is really neat. He does not have side tags, but I really don't care. The price I paid for this plushie was definitely worth it in the end. Plus, a good portion of all my Shovel Knight plushes do have certain flaws. Shovel Knight is missing his side tag and the tush tag. Shield Knight is missing her accessories, and just recently on Monday, this shield on the body did unfortunately came undone, so I had to stitch it back in place. Plague Knight is, well, he's Plague Knight. He's actually in perfect condition, actually. Can't be said to Trouble King. His voice box is damaged. The man, the myth, the legend, King Knight, he is missing his accessory. Regardless, despite some of their flaws, I'm just happy to have a complete collection. It is just a dream of mine to have all of these Shovel Knight plushes made by 4 fans, and now I finally have done it. Here is a size comparison of Shovel Knight to Specter Knight, to Shield Knight, Plague Knight, King Knight, Symbiote's Black Knight plush, Symbiote's Miss Enchantress plush, and the plush that started it off, the Symbiote Shovel Knight plush. And so here is all of the Shovel Knight plushies I now own. Technically, I am missing one character, being the Propeller Rat plush made by Symbiote Studios. But other than that, this is a complete collection. I am very happy to finally get the Specter Knight plush. He's been a character I've been looking for so long, and I just can't believe I finally found him. Here is the front of the plush. Here is the side. Here is the back. Here is the other side. Here's the front again. Here is a closer look again at the scythe. So here is my plush review on the For Fans by Fans Specter Knight plush.